Hello everybody and welcome back to the Bazaar. It is Vanessa Day here today. So we're gonna go to see what we can do. This is of course the new patch, so I really don't know what we're going to do. There's a lot of things that have been changed. A lot of the charge items got, nerfed. Harpoon. Is Harpoon like a real valid start again? Maybe. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I kind of like it. Let's do it. Screw it. Harpoon it is. Destroy a small item. I'm not going to go for destroy a small item and get regen. We need to build out a board of some kind here. A powder flask isn't actually... I like that. Harpoon is aquatic, so we could get the haste with the jellyfish. It's not very exciting. I feel like we're going to find something better here. New pufferfish. We're going to get a wider board. I think I'm going to take the coral. This is a very weak board. Pufferfish got changed. Whenever you haste, charge this 2 seconds. 6-second cooldown. It's this at all ranks. It just gains poison as far as I'm aware. Okay. We actually have to think about the skills now. I think let's go here. Kyber Drone has, whenever you slow a weapon, gains 5 damage, which I feel like Vanessa could utilize. I really, really do. Obviously, cooldown interruption's good, crit's good. Emptied my board because of this skill. Would we have been able to kill the Stinger and be fine? Yeah, probably, but we'd have to fire 3 times. There's no reason to keep my items on the board when we can just definitely win with them off the board. Just doesn't make sense. I do kind of hope that the Kyber Drone just gets a little bit of an HP nerf, because it's just the more time that passes, the more people will know that you can just win this fight with no items. In fact, wait. Oh, wait a minute.
Waste of gun.
Has the HP been nerfed? I think it might have been. It might have been. All right, let's go ahead and get the upgrades. Yes, sir. Upgrade there. Upgrade here. We're going to take the double XP so we level up before day 1. And then this will be interesting. Red envelope. Leftmost item has bonus crit. Okay. I'll just grab left-handed. We'll find a use for it, and it's actually not too bad on the Stinger. So this is aquatic. This is aquatic. We'll be getting haste a couple times. If we see some small items here, I think we win the fight. If we don't see some small items here... Okay, we see some... Okay, well, unfortunately, we see some small items. I should have been more clear. I think we win the fight anyways. It's going to just be a moment. We have 25 healing here. Yeah? Yeah, I think we're good. It's going to be slow going, though. It's a tight one. It's a tight one. It's going to come down to timing. But, our DPS clears theirs just by nature of this poison.
Next time, boys.
Yeah.
Less blunder, more blunder.
Yeah. Yeah. Glad we kept the Stinger, got the left-handed. Glad we did that. Winning with this is pretty wild. It's a little bit RNG, right? It's if they have no small items, this is a garbage. Okay, I need to fill my board with items that are actually items. Leftmost weapon, 20 damage. I don't like what I see here. I don't like it at all. I don't think that Seashell's really going to be worth it. But I'll buy it, because it does help Coral, I guess, at least. Alright. Lick it, small item with burn. Impress me. We got a Coral. Does that count as... When you buy an aquatic item, this gains heal 6. We could grab a fishing rod. I mean, I'm actually going to grab a honing steel. As weird as this kind of is, I sort of like this for right now. I'm not positive we beat Rogue Scrapper, so I'm just going to go for the Mosquito. We could still get, you know, Proboscis, which did get reverted. You can get Rush for sure. You could get it last patch, too. You can get Keen Eye now. But also just, like, Insect Wings are good. It's just good to have them. What do we do with Harpoon? Like, what's the play? How is it a... What do we do to make it a thing? Pretty much just, like, what comes to mind is port. Really. Like, Harpoon has a place in port builds, for sure. When it was a tool, it absolutely had a place in flagship builds. Because it was a tool... Hey, okay, sure. It was a tool and an ammo item, which counted 2 tags for flagship. We're still looking for items. I am not happy with my board, so we are absolutely looking for items. Okay. I feel like the lifesteal is probably more important. As crappy as the item is, I think the lifesteal is more important. I think we just run this. That. Sure. Sure.
Store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
This is going to be faster, so it's a little bit more haste. Not that this board is like an impressive thing. Give me a loot item. All right. So Harpoon gains an ammo reduction on, or not an ammo reduction, a cooldown reduction on level up. So if I apply cooldown reduction to it now, it actually does help us out a decent amount. Finn's Big Bites. I am going to go for a plus 20 heal on the Coral, and like, as crappy as this board is, and it is like, it's crappy in the abstract, it has a lot of bases covered. It has a lot of bases covered. We have scaling damage and survivability. We have board disruption. We win. I mean, I'm just going to tell you right now we win this fight because we have infinite Harpoon and they have 3 small items that they're going to care about. Like, we'll destroy their crap. We would lose this without the Harpoon, I actually do believe. So we'll kill this. Bada bing, bada boom. They just don't have items. I mean, they have a weights, sorry. They have a weights, which is buffing their weapons. And they have Fixer Upper, which is giving them 3 shield every 3 seconds. So, apologies for being so blunt as to say it's not a real build, but like, once these items are gone, it's not a real build. Alright, but like, credit where credit's due. I think they won that fight if they didn't have their items destroyed. Items. I'm, as much as I'm okay with my board, okay, fine, I'll take a silencer. I desperately would like something better. Shovel's too fun to say no to. You can get items from any class. 7.6. You know, it's fine. Lifesteal is like a legitimate thing. We could get a real weapon, but screw it. In for penny, in for pound here. Do we beat somebody like a scout trooper? Not super likely. Possible, but not super likely. Let's just go for the Rogue Scrapper. We should be good to go. We have to out DPS this. We're going to be able to kill the barbed wire eventually. They do have 4 small items, though. We hit a scrap. Okay. We hit another scrap. I mean, it's not a scrap, but like... Okay. I was gonna say, man. That is some malarkey. Hit me first. Okay, good. We win. Harpoon's doing a lot of heavy lifting today. It was my starter, though, so it should be doing something. Otherwise, I shouldn't have taken it. What do you mean I just shouldn't have taken it? We could get an upgrade, which I gotta tell you. So, I think we do want to just put it on the silencer. Got nerfed a bit the silencer. It's now only a 5% upgrade per rank, but it's 15 at level 1 instead of at bronze instead of 10. So it is silver silencer is the same, right? Or is it 25? No. Yeah, silver silencer is the same. Gold and diamond silencer aren't as good. I'm not confident we could beat a fight.
The first step toward good taste.
I don't hate the idea of Narwhal instead of Stinger. Much faster.
You're a smart one.
Yes, we lose the lifesteal, but it's also an aquatic item purchase, which is something. 3.2 seconds. We'll think about that. Meh. Meh. Aquatic items, probably a good call.
Hello.
Seems to be something we're sort of doing. Whenever we buy another aquatic item, this gains 5 shield. I actually think it's legit.
Sailors know how to use
It
that.
got nerfed and then buffed, and then, like, last patch, it was just... You would never play it last patch because there was just so many better shield options for Vanessa. This is a maybe, but... Microsoft Pain. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. Please have a small item. Please have multiple small items. Please have an entire board of small items.
Legend on Pelago.
Oh, dude. This is one that I actually thought was going to be pretty good this patch. If I were to take an early guess on a good Vanessa build, I would have told you that Lighthouse seems unbelievably great, and so does Electric Eels. Because they are untouched. They, believe it or not, they were very good last patch. People just weren't whining about them. Electric Eels, I think, is one of the best cards in Vanessa's kit right now, baby. Like, it's so good. It is so good. And my board is so not good. Especially not against that. Oh, I gotta be honest. Like, we just do this. We just do that, and we find a way to make that something. I'm going to go for small items as much as I don't want to, like... Okay, catfish is something. Powder flash, not much of a point, but I'll do it just in case. Catfish likes haste. Chum got upgraded. Aquatic items gain 4 crit for the fight. We might as well buy it. Because we have a couple buy-sell things.
Excellent choice.
Part of me wants to just do this. What's my fastest aquatic items? Chum. I mean, this is my fastest, but it's currently surrounded. So 4 second, 4 second. This is so weird. Catfish likes to be hasted. So that's already something. We could go to Barcoon. We could sell some of our small items if we so choose. Sextant. I mean, it's going to be part of... I mean, it's been real. It's been fun, but I'm going to get rid of that. It's part of a build that cares about haste. Whenever you... Oh, it was reverted to a passive. It was... Okay. I don't think I want it then. Meh. I'm out of here. Okay, you have a haste potion of a higher rank. We could go to Hydro Dude. Do I think this board beats Hydro Dude? God, I hope so. But, like, you would think he's a diamond guy and we should just not be going for it at all. But, like, he's not very good, is the real truth. He's not very good, and I cannot stress just how helpful this energy potion upgrade is for our game plan. All right. Whenever you slow, your weapons gain 3 damage.
Place to store the rest of
What
the
am I
tyrant's
doing?
gold.
Whenever you slow, your items gain a crit. Okay. Those just go together so well that I have to figure out a plan. So we have left-handed. All of these inform that very well. This can go in any build. Haste is good in any build. So that doesn't need to dictate anything for us.
Few
So-
warriors live to retire. Buy my weapons, and you might go make some more stories.
Okay, let's just
Come back
grab
and
everything
tell
with a slow tag, and we'll try and turn it into a build that makes sense soon. I think that that's the idea. We're going to be looking for Jeté. We were looking for the little dagger that slows and gains damage when you slow. That's something, you know, I feel like a lighthouse does slot in. Tripwire is moved up to gold and higher now. So it's like halfway between where it was in last patch and the patch before it. It is reverted back to being a passive, so that'd be a very good pickup. Whenever your enemy uses an item slow for a second, that is a gold item. So that's very worth considering.
And sometimes I sell stuff.
I mean, Seaweed's just
So, how about this weather
Seaweed's
with-
just kind of busted.
Oh,
Let's be honest. It's just kind of a nasty little thing. I feel like we don't need to go for the seashell. Wander poster's good. Do we have enough to buy it? We'd have to sell a bunch of stuff that I'm keeping on prospect. I'd rather say no. Got a diamond Vanessa that's never lost against this board of whatever the hell it is.
We're out to dethrone a
Not
king.
promising. We
Not
should
to
probably ditch the
squabble
jellyfish
with
for
nobody.
something.
I may be young for a captain.
Probably
but
should have
I've
done
seen my
that instead of the
share
seashell.
swords.
We have rigged. Oh, they're farming too. Oh, they have honed arsenal. They're like critting out of their mind here. They've got crits on crits on crits on crits. But we get the seaweed doing its thing.
Bring
You want to
it
farm
about.
against me?
I've got another
You want to farm against me? Chum is actually good. It got buffed. It's actually kind of good. Hold on. Chum? Any question mark? Chum? Skills. Interesting. That sure feels like it could have a use. If there's a really cool... I mean, a Vanessa's... Okay, a golden fishing rod is pretty appealing. But, like, 30% crit for your board. I think I'm not playing Grappling Hook even if I do go for a slow build. I think it's just, ironically, it's too slow. I feel like this should be a Piranha now. Okay. Silver tier weapon, silver tier loot, silver tier item. Concealed dagger, we can farm money. Meh. I'm lazy. We'll check the docks because there's a lot of good slow items that are tools. Duct tape is just a really good item. It's been reverted back to its strong old self. Diamond Fangs is amazing with what we're kind of setting up here. But Trash Town Mayor can drop augmented defenses now. Pepper Spray has some play in some things that we would do, I bet. Okay. I mean, that's some, yeah. This just being, you know what? That's another angle. Another angle is just entirely Piranha board. It's actually like, it's kind of striking me right now that that's really a really good idea. Okay, so we can upgrade one thing of our choice. Could be good to do the yo-yo since we're not going to be able to upgrade it in another way. But, like, I also don't have much of a reason to do it yet. And upgrade this to diamond is actually pretty good. I'm not, like, jazzed about any upgrades, though. Seaweed's good, I guess. Let's actually check. Seaweed goes up to 10 per. You know, it's really good. All right. We'll do seaweed.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
A silver skill could be better. Clam, I feel like you take it. When you see it, you take it, I think. We're not playing Bolus. Port. Aww. What do we got here? When you use another aquatic or item with ammo, this gains 20 damage for the fight. Yeah, it's a 10-second cooldown. It's just not very good here. And it only has 1 ammo, and I'm using this for the powder flask. Like, I don't know. We could have done a port build. Little did I know. I mean, hey, hindsight. I could take port as an econ pick, though. I'll say no shovel. We can keep it on prospect and as an econ pick in a way. Like, at the start of every day, we're going to get a small ammo item from any hero. So, like, we could get something really cool. We could even just get a better energy pot or something. And if a build falls into our lap that makes more sense, we'll go for that.
My fight isn't with you.
But generally, if we keep it for 3 days, it's net neutral. And it has the potential to be really good because it could be anything. Oh, shoot. We do not like a burn core. We do not have a good setup for burn core. That is the type of build we don't want to see. Because the burn stacks really, really well. We're not a shield comp. Like... Oh, we didn't get the crit. Dude, this is actually numbers. And it's all because of Chum. How are we on day 5 and our board still looks like this? And we're winning. Against that, too. Like, that's a legitimate board on this patch. Sleeping Potion, 2 items for 6. It's pretty good, actually. That's a pretty good item. What am I doing? We could go here and look for a net to get some piranhas, but like... No, like, I'm trying to keep myself open. Okay. Alright, if this board beats this, we've got a problem, man. But we actually have, like, legitimate scaling in a lot of ways. And it's mostly just, like... What's the thing here? We're being carried by the fact that Haste Potion and Seaweed are really good. We got crit on our very first anchor, so we'll see how this goes. Getting crit on the first anchor is not good. Okay. Big heal. We need another big heal here. Dude. Maybe this crap is good. Oh my god. This skill is so bad. This skill is so bad. I don't even want it in my pool. I don't want it to be offered to me on upgrades. I'm going to check gold tier skills. We're kind of good on haste. First 5 times you slow, charge a poison item. That did get changed. Whenever you use a friend, burn 2. It's interesting. First 5 times you slow, haste a vehicle. First 5 times you slow, charge a burn. First 5 times you use a tool, slow it. I mean, I'll take it. This is a tool. This is a tool. Lich did get nerfed, but I'm not beating it with this board. I know that we beat the other guy. We're not beating a nerfed Lich because our board is so bad against the type of thing that the Lich does. So, like, even if this board wasn't meh, whenever you slow haste a weapon, that's kind of cool. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
Over already.
Whenever using adjacent weapon, slow an item. God, we have so much garbage on Prospect. I think we're going to say no. But, like, this has the potential to activate some stupid stuff just by nature of it going immediately.
Reward the peaceful.
Port upgrade? Okay, maybe we're going to end up going port. There's the fishing net. You're really throwing me for a loop. It's a bronze yo-yo. If it was a higher value yo-yo, I'd maybe. Freaking lighthouse, too? What are you trying to do to me, man? You're jerking me in every single direction, 24/7. Like, the sleeping potion, I'm keeping it because it works well with the port for this reason. Haste item, I mean, I think I'm fine, but also, more importantly, I am very poor, so just... Okay. Is that a sign? I don't... We only need 2 spaces, so we're fine. Okay. Tomorrow we get a Piranha, which is an improvement over the Narwhal because it does get the double damage crits. So we get that at least going for us. But it's a gold port. We're going to be getting gold ammo items. That's, I don't know. That's really tempting. We've got Companion Core and a gold Ballista. We'll see how good Ballista is now after all the nerfs. They have crits going. Oh, this isn't a ballista diff. This is a Brick Buddy diff. Truthfully. Lol. What board should you play? This crap. Clearly. This board of absolute garbage. You know what? Yes. That gives me some flexibility that I really like. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. This is gaining a lot. Like, if we could get an upgraded catfish, that's a really, really nice thing. So yeah, now Piranha, because it does double crit damage. Thank you, Narwhal. It's been wonderful. But putting in the ammo in this is nice, because then if either of them gets slowed or whatever, like, that's helpful. But slow all enemy items for 4 seconds? Did they fix this in the last patch? Yes. I don't know if it was the last patch, but it was... They have fixed it. It used to only slow 1 item. That's huge. That's very huge. I don't know what to do off the top of my head yet. So, like, we're going to keep on looking. It's got changed. 100 damage when you use another weapon charge this 2 seconds. Repeater when you use another item with ammo charge this a second. It's kind of looking like a port pivot. It's really kind of looking like a port pivot. We have Sleeping Potion, Flashbang, Energy Potion ports with Repeater with a bunch of slow synergies. This is looking like a port pivot. I think it is.
Use it well. Make me proud.
Let me just look at the board, what it would be here for a sec. Reload your items, 2 ammo, and charge them a second. So it's every 6 seconds. This will go off. I think we gunpowder that. We could do the Vanessa's Amulet. We don't need to do the Vanessa's Amulet. We could Powder Flask the Repeater. We could even put down the Duct Tape. We could put down Vanessa's Amulet. We're going to be getting a decent amount of crit, but, like, that's pretty nice. I think this is it. Okay, well, Bolas is better than what? Silencer? This is our main damage dealer, but if we put in Bolas, then we lose the cooldown reduction anyways. Okay. Alright. 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 Could get gumballs. Watch us start losing now. I mean, the freaking... was doing a lot of heavy lifting, the seaweed. There's a reason I upgraded it, though. I think now that we've found the pieces, though, I do think that this makes sense. Like, let's see this in action, but theoretically our damage should start scaling pretty decently. And we have perma-slow on their board. I don't know. This seems good. Perma-slow, 34 crit. This is not bad.
Walk it.
This is not bad, and there's just room for it to get better. I just feel like that'll run out. Give me some small items.
I would never debase my wares by haggling. Ugh.
Not enough of these are aquatic. We could take pop snappers.
Whoever
I think
said
having it
in
is a
my
good
class
call.
had neither.
We need to do some pruning. I think we're good with these. I guess we're not doing that. I could see myself playing those in some capacity later. Tox clocks. Sure. What do you got?
0.5 seconds ago.
I mean, I'll take a freaking tropical island. That's just a citrus every hour. Sure. Yeah, this is the question. And I think this is the answer. This should heal us for the damage it does. Yep, okay. So that's a big deal. That's a big deal. What do I want from the port? God, I want freezing potion. We want to teleport back to freezing meta. What do we got? We got pufferfish, barrel, captain's wheel. They're going old patch. And you know what? It's going to work, isn't it? It's not the kind of build we're good against here. Well, the slows are messing them up big time. It's kind of a sick build, man. This is kind of a sick build. I like it. It's funny how different it is from, like, the prior day. Weapons. Okay, first of all, what do we get? Shield pot. We could probably drop it for a 150 shield. We could probably get away with that. I will check weapons. There are some weapons we are very interested in. Javelin got buffed to 4 seconds instead of 5. I just don't think I'm playing it still with this. Throwing knives. Whenever you crit with another item, charge this a second is worth having. It's worth having. We could definitely find a way to make that good. Let's just take some XP. We're quite poor. Okay. Whenever you heal, charge a poison item. Your vehicles gain damage. This Dr. Vortex has a skill that's legit. Probably should have kept pop snappers in case we got like a cool skill synergy. You can't get the free skill anymore, so Joyful. I'm not gonna say Joyful Jack is dead, but he's not insta pick all the time anymore. This is a legitimate thing. The first time you freeze, burn, slow, poison, and haste, charge an item 2 seconds. It's just really fun. Okay. So this is down to 3 ammo. I don't know. Cog, haste, whatever. I'm going to check Vanessa's skills.
I'm done with Pelago. The Bazaar's
When you
the
use a
focus.
weapon, give weapons adjacent to it 6 damage for the fight. Has potential. Has real potential, especially with like the throwing knives shenaniganery. First time you crit. I just feel like we can do better. What is this? Your items have plus damage for every ammo you have on your items in play.
That's all I've got. Move along.
Does it go down once we lose it, though? Once we lose ammo? Quite poor. Let's just take some cash. Deadly bolas. I don't care that much.
Don't worry, mate. I'll look out for you.
We'll upgrade the
Time
throwing
to go out
knives.
at night
Oh, that
round.
still gains
Even
charge.
with this on ya.
Whenever you crit with another item, charges 2 seconds. At diamond, it is 3 seconds. Could get the harpoon. Whenever you burn, charges a second. I feel like there's a fun build with like a blunderbuss cannon, like pop snappers sort of port angle, but like we're not there. I don't really want to see a pig too much, if I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little bit concerned about pig this patch. I'm concerned. I'm scared. We'll see though.
Boring.
They are literally just trying to do the build from last patch, so we'll see how that goes. My hunch is not well. I don't think that just trying to do that is gonna be huge. But like, I don't know. Yeah, seems like the answer's no. What we really want is, if we can get an upgrade to slow and steady, that'd be huge. Do we need sleeping potion? Or I feel like flashbang is probably doing everything we need. We might be able to trade that out for our throwing knives. Another shield pot? I feel like that's a little overkill. This is always staying, this is always staying, this is always staying, this is always staying, this is always staying. So the flex potential is bolas and sleeping pot. And
Bazaar's a
I mean,
crazy
I could see
place,
myself
right?
swapping out shield pot. Frankly, we could actually play Treb, which is crazy, but I'm not going to. Or Pufferfish. Like, we have really good haste charges.
Don't buy, as long as we get to hang out.
Check some non-weapons. I'm not super interested. So what is this? Oh, it's only one. Yeah, it's 1 second at diamond. Dude, I think it's still good. I think it's still gonna be good. I don't think you need to be worried.
Ready to accept the light.
Friend, gold tier loot. I mean, more crit chances is good. Starting out with more, we definitely have benefit in that. Lifesteal potential for getting lifesteal is kind of cute.
I am literally the best.
I feel like we should. Also, do you have? Oh, you don't have any throwing knives. Why did I think you had throwing knives? But yeah, if we could get Big Ego, it'd be very funny. Okay. Good, good. It's official. It's very funny. We have healing and lifesteal on this.
Full of noise. You must find the quiet.
So what is so this is a new skill. Loaded. Nope. Skills. Loaded. Fury. What? It says it upgrades, but it doesn't say what to. So in the past when that's happened, and especially when the Bazaar has this, usually that means it doesn't actually upgrade. So I'm going to say no. Rip. I'll take the crit. Why not? Take the regen. I'm not super excited about anything we have in our own shops. The early island's a good get too, man.
Go ahead. underestimate.
Do we upgrade the
It makes
port?
this more
What do we
fun.
upgrade when we level up? Do we upgrade the port? How does a repeater upgrade? It gains charge. That's actually a pretty worthy upgrade. I didn't realize. Yeah, this is not the type of build we want to see. The good news is that we do have a shield pot to help us out here. We got the life seal and the healing. I think we're actually completely fine. Well, completely is a bit of a stretch, perhaps, but like we're fine. That's a legit board. Like this is not a bad board. People are telling me that Fire Dooley is giga busted this patch. Made that one look like a little chump, so we'll see. Bottled Lightning is legit. It's just a lot of damage. I'm wondering if we can drop Sleeping Potion. Like, it's not about if all their items are slowed, to be clear. It's about how many slow triggers we get. Does Flashbang... Surely it triggers enough for us to go IC, like on the ICD, the internal cooldown. Surely it does, right? I think we can, let's just get some health. We have this weird tanky stall sort of a situation going on. So yeah, this charges up 2 seconds. But like the issue does get to be like, well, if it runs out too fast, then like what's the point? If we upgrade port, it reloads 3 ammo, which mostly just helps this and the items we get dropped. I think we have to upgrade the repeater. I think it's too important.
Now this will inspire.
If it runs out of ammo, that means it did a lot of damage. Like, it's not like the end of the world. It's in fact a good thing. 5 gumballs at once. Truly a new era. Okay. This is like gain regen equal to ammo items is a skill that you have. You also have cool potions. Am I willing to do it over a free, like a completely free fight that gives us more XP? I'm going to say no. It's just because it's a 2 XP diff. 2 experience difference. Oh, you do have the freaking lamps gone, though.
To be a dervish is to be free.
Definitely running out of ammo with that soon. But it gets the 3. He's got sounds when he gets hit too now. I didn't know that was going to be a thing. Could go to a medium item with the off chance that we find an upgrade to our repeater. I think I'm just going to take a damage boost because it's also a survivability boost. Large items getting the port is really, really interesting, but I think we just want to do this. 2 ammo in the repeater is maybe better than anything. The other option is 9% CDR on the port. You know what? I think that's actually the better idea. Now that I think about it. The port going off more is more charge as well. We have to take diamond skills. They're just too cool. Flashy reload kind of solves our problems entirely. Knife tricks is funny, but we will run out of ammo. So I'm going to get flashy reload. Now, by the, like, port will help us fill this up. So now we could probably get the repeater up to, like, maximum. Get up to diamond, and it running out won't be too big of a deal. We should be able to juggle our stuff between things. Rocket launcher, ignition core, solar farm. It's another, like, it's a legitimate board. It's a very, like, legitimate board. It's the board that everyone on Reddit says is too strong right now. And they died like a chump. Okay, good to know. To be clear, I have not played Ignition Core Dually on this patch yet. I've played Ignition Core Dually since it was bad, okay? I have been an Ignition Core Dually enjoyer since it was a terrible build. So, I don't know. A battery! Yes. Charge the item to the left of this. We love battery. Charge the port up. That's, I mean, it's so good. It's so freaking good. You have to take the bounty hunter when it shows up, pretty much. It's just so much experience and money for, like, no real penalty. So good. So good. So good. I love this board. I love this board. Port is back, baby. Port is back. I mean, port, like, I think the thing is, last patch port could have been good. There's just, there's so much degeneracy. Swashbuckle is actually kind of a really good idea, but I'm going to say no.
I feel like
Part of me thinks a silencer on the repeater is, like, a better call. Loot is good. Loot is very good. Hold on. We got our island that we're working on, so we got to be careful there. If you have only one medium-sized item, reduce its cooldown by 30%. When we have only one medium item, it's rare that that just, like, happens to line up with what you're doing, but... This is crazy. This is crazy.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirt?
God, if we can get a frost potion, it's just like old patch. I'm going to check skill upgrades. There are a couple that we really would like. I'm scared that it's going to break it. Oh, no, it works. It totally works. I think upgrading the repeater now makes sense.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
3-second charge. It should be going pretty rapidly. This is better now, too. I don't think we need that. Go gumball mode. Because we will get up to 100 crit. And then these can hopefully cycle between each other pretty rapidly. Got a legend rank Vanessa. Who's... Okay. We got a legend rank Vanessa who basically has the same win-loss setup. I think I lost slightly later. Pufferfish, turtle shell, beach ball. Come on. Come on. New patch. Let's have some freaking fun, man. Come on. Pearl, jellyfish, pufferfish, turtle shell, beach ball, figurehead. Come on. With a freaking toxic pufferfish. It's like... Can we just, like, move out of last patch? We don't need to just... People are like, I want a new patch! Now let's see if I can do the exact same build, but on this patch instead. It's like, come on. Have a little fun! Have a little fun! Another battery? That's overkill. So this potion obviously was wasted in that fight, but like, what? We're not going to know. Okay. Another shot. We could also fish for Juggler, which... I don't know if I need it as much. It's more charge. I think we're gonna play like we're going to lose this day. I think that's the best call here. God, if we could get a shield enchant on the throwing knives or something. That'd be great. If we get a shield enchant on the throwing knives, we drop the shield potion
Waste
in a
of
heartbeat.
gunpowder.
Okay. They could go for freeze, but it's like
Well.
temp freeze stuff. Reduce the cooldown of your aquatic items by 20% is probably going to be the best thing we could get. Or 4 slows. 4-second cooldown port's gotta be good. Extra ammo. I think we just take the insect wing. Deadly. I don't think I really need to put deadly on anything right now. The throwing knives being able to crit and charge itself, though. God, but I'm throwing away so much work that we've done here for that. I'm going to put it on the repeater. The port seems like it's quite low enough. Whenever the battery goes off, the port's probably just going to be going up to full charge. 20% of my health to make this deadly? No, if it was 20... Oh. That's the guy.
On behalf of the Grand Society of blah blah blah.
That's the freaking guy. Whenever you use any item with ammo, do 61 damage with lifesteal. I think that's worth dropping. The other shenanigans. Do we need the battery? Okay. I think let's just send it.
My fight isn't with you.
I think we just send it.
Go ahead. Underestimate.
Like, this doing damage passively. Oh my god, a pufferfish. Beach ball, Astrolabe, with an instant start and instant full board slow. Oh my god. Yeah, you got all the monster skills, huh? Oh, and you had the heal one below, whatever.
Like my crew
Alright.
says at the bar.
I'm glad Port's back. For now, we'll see. Like, I could have gotten the freezing pod and we'd just be teleported back to Old Port Patch. Like, for real. But come on, guys. Come on, guys. Stop playing Puffer just for one patch. It's not that it needs... I'm not saying it's because it's too good or anything. It's just like, how many patches are we just going to be playing Puffer? Come on. Like, there's more items out there. But yeah, Port's very, very good. I mean, the thing is, this is like a retro build, not retromation. Like, this is a retro throwback build at this point. Like, but this is a fun... It was a fun interpretation of it. Like, keeping the port on prospect for when we did, I don't know, man. We navigated the early game with a bunch of garbage really, really well. We figured out how to turn that garbage into good stuff. We basically were like, this was an energy potion difference. Like, frankly, this item is ridiculous. Even at bronze, it's still very, very good, at least on Vanessa, who has really easy ways to refill it. But that's why I knew I kind of wanted to go for a port angle, because we had this. Obviously, getting the flashbang pull while we had utilization of the slows made me think, okay, this is something we can actually do. It's not just a meme anymore. We found all the pieces. Big Ego was a hilarious pickup, but like having restorative on the repeater meant we were probably okay in the last fight. It might have won us a fight that we wouldn't have won otherwise, possibly. But I think the last fight we just did for our 10 win, which moved us up like 7 points, and like an 8 win drops us 40, 50. Good to know. Good to know. But like, I think that last one, the one that we get for our 10th win, I think we probably would have won with just the restorative. But that's the thing. A couple more levels, we'd get another enchant offered to us. A shielded enchant would go a really long way. So we had 1 healing, 1 shielding, scaling with the damage. We'd have all of our bases covered. But obviously we had permanent board disruption. Flashbang is just a very, very good item. And yeah, that was a fun one. I really liked it. But it's very funny how long we got away with a board of small, random, aquatic garbage. It was really, really cool. I liked it a lot. Alas, that is that. That's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. Check out the channel for more Bazaar every single day, as long as you guys continue to support it. And I will see you next time. I did not check. Oh, no, I did not check to see what we could mark off on the Hall of Fame. My hunch is nothing. Maybe we haven't used Flashbang, because we've never gotten lucky enough. So we got Flashbang. Flashbang. Small. This is what? Bazaar 88s. Okay. So we got a Flashbang on our endgame board. I would imagine that that's the only thing that's new, because we took off Shield Potion. But I'd also be surprised if we haven't won with that. Yeah. All right. Well, there we go. Alas, that is that. That's going to do it here for today. Thank you for watching. Check out the channel for more Bazaar every single day. As long as you guys continue to support, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.